just unsealed late this morning. As you mentioned, the arraignment will be held this afternoon via teleconference. He was arrested yesterday at Citi Field. It was during a music festival in the afternoon before he performed. He's one of 6 indicted for conspiracy to distribute more than 100 kilograms of controlled substances on Long Island and in New Jersey. And those arrested also include a New Jersey correction officer. Officials say Fetty and others involved transported, distributed deadly and addictive drugs, including heroin and fentanyl on Long Island, deliberately contributing to the opioid epidemic. The multi-million-dollar drug distribution used Suffolk County as their home base. We're told the defendants would get drugs on the West Coast and use the U.S. Postal Service and drivers with hidden compartments to transport the drugs across the country to Suffolk County, where they were stored. Fetty Wap's role, according to officials, a kilogram-level redistributor for the trafficking organization. As part of the investigation, approximately $1.5 million in cash, cocaine, heroin, fentanyl pills, handguns, pistols, and ammo were recovered. This is in Fetty Wap's first run-in with the law. The 30-year-old, whose real name is William Jr. Maxwell II, faced 3 counts of battery after allegedly assaulting employees at a hotel 2 years ago. He was also arrested in 2017 and charged with DUI after police say he was caught drag racing in New York City. The rapper is best known for his 2015 hit Trap Queen. He just dropped his newest project, The Butterfly Effect, a 17-track mixtape in honor of his 4-year-old daughter who passed away in June due to a cardiac arrhythmia. Now, in a statement, Fetty Wap's attorney says, quote, "We pray that this is all a big misunderstanding. He sees the judge today. We're hoping he gets released so we can clear things up expeditiously." And now we reached out to his publicist and also his representative, and we have not heard back. Once again, the arraignment taking place via teleconference later on this afternoon.
Woo, woo. Fetty Wap. You was out here trying to be Nino Brown, huh? You was out here trying to be Scarface, huh? Man, shit. But before we get into it, like, share, comment, subscribe to this channel. I would greatly appreciate that shit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all been fucking with me, you know what I'm saying? We've been going up. We're going to continue to go up, you know what I'm saying? Then after a while, you know what I'm saying, when we get the right subs, we're going to go live, you know what I'm saying? And then we're going to go up some motherfucking more, you feel me? But, man, fucking New Jersey rapper Fetty Wap has been arrested yesterday. He was arrested yesterday right before he was supposed to go on stage at Rolling Loud. The 30-year-old rapper has been indicted on being a key player in distributing over 100 kilos in the Newark, New Jersey area. You know what I'm saying? And from what you just heard, they saying that he was like a kilo level player in the whole organization. They would get the drugs from the West Coast, allegedly, and then get them and ship them back here using the postal service. And they also had people that they would use in cars, and they had false compartments in the cars and shit. We all know the drill. You know, it's the same drill one way or the other. You know, we all know. From the streets, you already know how we do this thing. You know what I'm saying? Just different remix ways all over the country. Now, with that being said, they're saying they saying that bro was a kilo level player. So when I hear that, that let me know that he was not the big dog. That let me know that bro was tapped in with some big motherfuckers. Probably, you know, the people that we don't want to speak about. You know, the motherfucking, you know, the Oyes. You know what I'm saying? Bro might have been, you know what I'm saying, but all of this is alleged. We don't know if he guilty or not of these crimes. You know, we always want to make sure we say that because, man, I done seen some people being painted all kind of ways, you know what I'm saying? And then them boys end up free, you know what I'm saying? They had OJ, you know what I'm saying? Blood, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? They end up free. It ain't what you know, it ain't what you, it's what they can prove, you know what I'm saying? So we don't know if bro did this shit, but allegedly he did. They say they say they found $1.5 million. 16 kilos of cocaine, 2 kilos of heroin, fentanyl, pistols, AK-47. Man, that's a lot. I don't know if they found that on his possession or his residence or something like that. But it tend to make me believe that they've been watching them for an extended period of time if they knew the inner workings of their organization like that. And if I had to guess too, I think they're using Fetty Wap as the Uncle Ben on the box on this one right here, because they said that he was a kilo level player, which means he wasn't. I don't think. They basically say he was a kilo level distributor. So I don't know if they're trying to say he was the type of person that you could go you can get a brick from, or was he the type of person that was buying a bunch of bricks, you know what I'm saying, and he was the big dog. I tend to believe that he wasn't the big dog. I tend to believe he was the dude that you can buy a brick from, but I tend to believe that from what they saying that he was, probably like a distributor. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. They're not the type of person. Like, I'm pretty sure he was copying from somebody. You know what I'm saying? And then he just distributed in his area. You know how it go. These boys come from the streets and they end up with a large sums of money. Fetty Wap did this thing in the music, but his career been a little quiet as of late. I didn't even know he had dropped an album 7 days ago called The Butterfly Effect. Rest in peace in the memories of his daughter. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think not a lot of people did either. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know what Fetty Wap, and I know Fetty Wap got quite a few children too, and I think he got child support too. So we don't know what Fetty Wap financial situation is or whatever. But I do know I have seen this numerous times when some of my boys go from the streets and, you know what I'm saying, they make it, but at the same time, they take that money from the legal side and they, flip it. You know what I'm saying? They flip it with what they know, the streets, or they might know people that's still tied into the streets that they can just lay this on and they can trust them to get them their money while they still pursue their music career. You know what I'm saying? And that way you get you getting more money off of you flipping your legit money, and that money is off the books. You feel what I'm saying? Because you still got your legit money. If you can make you a good, say if you can take your $100,000 and make you a good $30,000, $40,000 off your $100,000 and keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. Especially if you got some people you trust, like your cousins, names, or you got you some homeboys that still in the game. You know what I'm saying? That's how this goes. This is what happens because, what T.I. say on his first album? Between me and you, I doubled up on my signing bonus. That's how it is. When these boys from the streets get a little bit of money, shit, they go and buy them some work. You feel me? Because they don't know if that rap shit gonna make it. That shit could be here today, gone tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying? And they just getting their feet wet, so they go back to all they know. I'm telling you, that's what this sounds like here, whatever. So I ain't gonna look down on Fetty Wap for doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't doing nothing no different than a lot of people done did coming from where we come from. But at the same time, should he been doing it? I guess we can say no now because he got caught. You feel me? We can say that. The name of the game is don't get caught. So he got caught. So we can say no now. It's a lot of people that ain't get caught. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna look down on that man because he tried to make a play. I'm never gonna look down on somebody for trying to get them some money. You feel me? He trying to get him some money. You feel me? He wasn't trying to hurt nobody. He was trying to get supply, allegedly, he was trying to supply people with what they wanted. When people sell drugs, people go buy drugs too. Quick story. When we was out there young, running calls, serving, right? We had an officer that we was like, let's say we like 15, 13, 14, 15, we out there serving, you know what I'm saying? Because we want to make a couple dollars. We had a police, I ain't gonna say his name, but he wouldn't jump out on us. You know what he would do? He would wait till we served the calls and he would chase the calls. He would chase the cars. I'm telling you, he would be parked down the street and he'll be watching us and he'll see us run to the cars when the cars hit the corner, and then we'll hear his car and we'll look, oh shit, that's it. And we'll just, fall back from the car. But the people who buying the drugs would just take off. And when they take off, the police would not stop with us and jump out on us to search us. He would go straight past and go to the car and pull the car. And then as this happened quite a few times, he would double back once he would get the people that was in the car and take them to jail. He would double back and pull back up on us, and he'll be like, let me tell y'all something. He was like, y'all live here. He said, this is the hood. This is the ghetto. This is where y'all live. Your mama live over there. Your auntie live over there. You live over there. Those people in them cars, they don't live here. If they don't come down here to get that stuff from y'all, y'all wouldn't be out here doing it. Y'all wouldn't have nobody to serve. And that's how he looked at it. We was cool that he rationalized it like that because we never actually got took into jail by him. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm just to show you how, how this thing goes. It's supply and demand is business. You feel what I'm saying? And let's be real, the only reason why the government really mad about the shit is because it's money that they can't tax. Think about it. Think about it. Right now, marijuana is sweeping the country as to be legal, recreational, totally in the United States in the next 10 years, let's say. It's pretty much done now everywhere. You got places where you can live here and 2 hours away, it's legal there. And these states that's saying it's legal, it's still illegal on the federal level, marijuana possession, the growing and all that shit. But the state saying, fuck that. We want it. Our people in our population have voted on it, and we said that we want it legal. So the society dictate what's right and wrong. This is a democracy. So that's how it's legal. And that's how in those states, and the feds just stay their ass on the other side of that line and don't come down in California fucking with them people. You feel what I'm saying? I say all that to say this. But they said it was wrong. They said they put people in jail for that shit. But now you saying it's cool? You see what I'm saying? Because now they can make money off of it. That's all it's about. It's all about money. Cigarettes kill more motherfuckers every year than motherfucking cocaine and all of that shit, but it's still legal. Why? Because the cigarette companies are embedded into the United States. The United States was made off the back of tobacco and cotton. So they interwoven with the fabric of the society. So that's why it's legal. It's all just about money. So when I look at it like that, especially the non-violent drug offenders, I ain't talking about the violent ones. I'm talking about the non-violent drug offenders, the ones that just selling them a couple pounds of weed, or trying to get them a couple dollars or whatever. I just can't look at them like, I just look at them like, man, they were just trying to make a play. You know what I'm saying? When you're trying to get a dollar, I can't knock you for it. You know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't doing nothing violent to get it, you out here hustling, you out here trying to sell something, or you trying to, flip something, I'm cool with that, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I ain't looking down on nobody about that type of shit, so I ain't gonna look down on Fetty about that shit either. But with the bigger question is with this Fetty Wap shit is, bruh really is facing some serious time right here. All these charges are punishable by life. And with that fentanyl killing people all over the country, I'm wondering, is they gonna try to make an example? And with it being open season on the rappers in the hip hop community, we already see what's gonna happen with NBA YoungBoy. We see what happened with O-Block. We see what happened with YFN Lucci, ARL,